This is basically a video to every single person who comes into a clothing store or any kind of retail environment. And if you do any of these things, you suck. You suck as an individual, because these things really agitate everyone who works in a clothing store, in a shoe store, in any kind of store dealing with retail in general. So, alright, so first thing off the bat. If you walk into a store and someone is greeting you and they say, "Hey, how you doing today?" Or, "Oh, I love your shirt," or something like that. If you do not acknowledge me as a human being in existence standing right there, I instantly hate you. Like, it bothers me so much that when someone's speaking to you, you are rude enough to ignore me. Not to mention, I am being nice to you. I'm not even trying to say anything mean to you. I'm telling you, "Hey, how you doing? Can I help you find anything?" And then you just look at me like I'm stupid and you're going to ignore me. I didn't know that that's what people do, and that was... Second thing. If a store closes at 9 o'clock and you walk in at 8:55, I hate you. I hate you. We have lives too. We want to go home. So when you're trying to get into our store and we have 5 minutes before we close or 7 minutes before we close, you know, if you run in, you already know what you want, you grab it and you go, that's fine, whatever. But you do not linger in a store that is closed when you got in here 5 minutes before we close. Everybody's sitting here waiting, looking at you, waiting, because you're the one that's keeping them in the store even later. We do have to clean up. We have things to do after people get out of our store. So, just because you want to shop late at night, man, we open up at 10 o'clock in the morning the next day. We will see you then, because right now is not the good time to shop. Number 3. So, the store that I work at, we're a very high volume trafficked store, which means we have a lot of people coming in and a lot of people going out each hour. So, that leads me to wrong prices on items. If we have a clearance section and it's a large clearance section, so sometimes customers like to put things in different spots, which is what I'll get to later. But if you find something and you bring it to the register and we tell you it's not the price that you thought it was, and we apologize for it, and we say, you know, "I'm really sorry that you thought it was this, but it's not. Do you want me to help you find something within that price range that you're looking for?" And you look at me and you're like, "Are you sure? Can you check again?" "No, I cannot check again. I have the computer. You don't. What are you talking about? I work here every single day. Yes, I know that this is not what it says it is. I know that. I know that it said that it was in the $10 rack, but it's not. And I'm telling you it's not. And I apologize. So what do you want me to do? You want me to change the price for you? No. It doesn't work like that. What gives you the right to think you're so entitled to where you need to get angry at me because it was in the wrong spot?" Which takes me to discounts being expected. What in your, what makes you think that you are entitled to get a discount on something when, first off, when there's nothing wrong with it, or second off, when there's no reason for it to be discounted because it's already discounted? I never understood that. Like, if you bring me a clearance item and it's like a little dirty or something because people throw it on the floor, you want more money off of it when it's already clearanced over 50%. No. So, you coming to me asking me for a discount. Now, if something is messed up, if something's broken, if something's whatever, we technically are not even allowed to sell it to you. So, no, you can't have a discount because you're going to try and return it. Freaking messed up. So no, you can't. No discounts. No, leave it alone. You can't have a discount. Why do you keep wanting discounts? I never. One, which is if I bring something up and it says that it's, you know, you found it somewhere and you thought it was this, but it's not. Don't look at me and say, "So I can't get it for $10." No, you can't. Sorry. Okay, so One of my biggest pet peeves when it comes to retail is when I am ringing someone out, say I'm on the register, and I tell you your total, and I put my hand like this, and I'm waiting for your money, and you put it on the counter, or you throw it at me. Excuse me, can you put this in my hand, because I'm a human being, and I'm not going to pick your freaking money up off of the counter, because you can't put it in my hand, which is right here. Right here. Your money is right here. My hand is right here. Why couldn't you take that extra movement to give me the money and put it in my hand like a person? I hate that. I hate that. There's no reason why you need to put your freaking money on the counter. Why can't you just give it to me? Like, there's been so many times where I give them their change and I put it on the counter and I look at them like, go ahead, because you did it to me, so why can't I do it to you? Okay, so this one is going with fitting room expectations. Now, in the fitting room, it's a very stressful job, and I know it doesn't seem like it, but you would really be surprised at how many people don't have manners, and how many people are really freaking lazy as well. I don't want you to bring me your clothes and your hangers in a ball. Excuse me? Did you take them into the fitting room in a ball, or were they hanging? Because when you come out of the fitting room, they need to be hanging. My job is not to babysit you and be your mother and put your clothes back on the hanger. Which also takes me to leaving clothes in the fitting room. What part of bringing your clothes out to me, or just putting them on the rack, is so hard? You have to leave your clothes on the floor, and you want a discount off of some dirty clothes. No, because you can't even put the clothes back on the hanger. I can't imagine what their house looks like, I swear. Alright, so the next one is just cleanliness of the store. Now, I understand that being in retail, you have to, you know, our job is to clean the store and to kind of maintain it and whatnot. I get that. But there's a level of disrespect that kind of goes with that. If you're standing there and you're sorting through the clothes or whatever, and you drop something on the floor and then you just step over it and keep walking, disrespectful. Because I see you, and I see that you are, one, too lazy to pick it up, or two, you just have too high of a standard set in your mind that you think that I'm supposed to go over there and pick that up. No. Honey, just because I work here doesn't mean I pick up after you. You are a grown adult, and you gonna drop something on the floor and not pick it up and walk away like you didn't see nothing? Okay. Okay. And kids. Now look, I have a kid, okay? So I have a kid, I understand. I don't care. You need to watch your children, okay? I'm not getting paid to babysit. Your child is running around the store, throwing stuff off the table, opening up candy. I hate that. We have candy in our store, and I cannot tell you how many times people have just let their kids run around the store like they ain't got no damn sense, okay? And they're picking up food, and they're opening it and eating it and putting their mouths all over stuff and then putting it back. That's freaking disgusting. Like, that is disgusting. Parent award does not go to you, because if you're letting your kids run around the store and act like fools, you look like a fool. And I mean, it doesn't even have to be a child that does it. I've seen grown adults bring food into a clothing store. Why? Why do you have to bring your food into a store and then leave your freaking cup sitting on top of a rounder? Ugh. There is a trash can literally every other store in the mall. Why do you have to leave your trash just sitting in a store? You are so... I can't even imagine what people's houses look like if you are leaving trash in a store, keeping and throwing stuff on the floor, not even picking it up. That is so nasty. Like, oh my God, that just makes me so angry. How... Ugh. Moving on before I get off. Sometimes I do have good customers that are nice. If you're nice and you're respectful, then this doesn't apply to you, you know? But there's so many customers that it's just like, who raised you? Because whoever did not teach you manners. Point blank, period. I mean, messing up tables, if there's clothes laying out on a table and it's set a certain way, or, you know, jewelry is set a certain way, and you just go and you just throw all your stuff. You just throw stuff everywhere. Come on. Come on. Be respectful. It's all about respect. It's all about respect. And it really makes you lose hope in humanity just knowing that there are so many disrespectful people out there who want respect, but it's like, you are just the most disrespectful person I've ever met, and you wanted me to be respectful of you? No. Just because I work at a retail store does not mean I work for you. I work for the company I work for, but I don't work for you, sweetheart. So whatever you have against me, it ain't flying. Because, and in our particular store, we do have, we don't make commission, but we do have to ask if you want to start fitting rooms or if you want to hold stuff at the register. We're supposed to be really cautious of you and, you know, what you need. So when I ask you if you want me to hold something at the register for you, or you want me to hold something in the fitting room for you, and you give me a disgusted look, I'm sorry. Did I offend you? Because that's in my job description to ask you that. So why are you getting angry with me? It's a freaking question. Like, if anything, I would think that you would be happy that I'm asking you if you want me to hold things for you so that you don't have to carry them around the store. Come on, get your life together. And finally, I see you guys standing over there waiting for me to come open up a fitting room. You don't have to yell across the room to me, and you don't have to walk up to me being rude. I see that you're standing there waiting at the register, but we're on 2-part coverage right now. There's only 2 of us in the store. I'm sorry that that's an inconvenience for you, while we're the ones that's standing around having to clean up your mess and watch you and make sure that you don't steal anything because you're unloyal, disrespectful customers. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that you had to wait at the fitting room for 5 seconds for me to get off the register and run over there to open up the door for you, just for you to leave all the clothes in the fitting room so that I have to pick them up for you to come in here and not even buy anything. Sorry. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thumbs up, like, subscribe, comment, all that. Alright, bye.